How's it going, everybody? This is the Erroneous One with a new Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key video. Today, it's a bit late, and I'm sorry. I know there's only, there's still a few days left. I was trying to get this out over the weekend, but, you know, the Easter holidays happened, and school happened, and work happened, so it's a bit late in what I wanted to do, but I am coming to you now, finally, with a free-to-play guide for the Vexen, Organization 13 event. So, I'm not going to do all the quests free to play. I'm only going to do a few of them. And these are the ones that were the biggest problem for most players and what most people asked me to help them out with. And also what I saw, but mainly what people mentioned and said needed help with. So the first off is going to be the huge snowman. Level 200. He's a big guy. Let's go in there and get this set up real quick, and I'll show you guys my setup real quick. Sleeping Lion. So I actually took my Sleeping Lion at 25 for you guys. I wasn't really going to bother with it, but you know, this seemed to be a good keyblade to go with it into there with right now. For this setup, guys, primarily I'm using only event medals. Primarily, except for the bell. But the bell is interchangeable with any other Dispel medal you're gonna have. If you guys purchase Illustrated Bell and Beast, then you guys can switch out Sebastian with Illustrated Bell and Beast as your general buffer and a Dispel medal. If you guys got double cast on your Bell and Beast, all the better. You guys are more than set. You guys are ready to go. You guys can also put in there Alice, the Power Metal Alice, or the Magic Metal Anti-Form Sora, either in a 5-star or a 6-star iteration. Having it gilted, I mean, bear with me, mine is gilted, but it doesn't matter. She's not going to do much damage, no trait on her or anything. She's not even set up there with, like, Chip and Dales or anything. One day I might give her Dales, actually, but we'll find out. I did utilize a lot of Chip and Dales getting these things ready to go for you guys for this one and for the Power one. So I'm not going to give her Dales right now. Maybe later on when I get another stockpile, you know, a little more built up. But she's there, she's gilded, but she doesn't have to be. Her only goal there is only to dispel and get those buffs off of the Snowman. So I'm going there with Illustrated Sebastian. Again, mine is gilded. Yours does not have to be gilded. It doesn't matter if yours is gilded or not. The only purpose of this guy in there is to strictly give you your ×3 buff. He's only going to deal like one damage against this boss anyway. So, I mean, damage-wise, it won't impact anything. So for those you're going to say, oh, he's not a free-to-play medal or anything, I kind of consider him a free-to-play medal because he was attainable during the Atlantica High Score Challenge. You didn't have to get him gilded or anything, and he was fairly easy to acquire in the High Score Challenge for the majority of players. So, there's that for him. Like I said, if you guys have Illustrated Bell and Beast, then you guys can replace Sebastian easily with the Illustrated Bell and Beast, and then utilize all your other slots there for attackers and such. If you guys happen to have double cast like on your Bell and Beast, then you guys, I said, are more than set, and you're ready to go. I'm utilizing Zaldin B in this one as well. He's only gilded at 85%. No trade on him or anything. I gave him attack boost 3 plus Lux plus. So he is right there. Who else is next? I'm using the new Vexen. Vexen here has defense boost 2 on him. His trait is a defense plus 2000, which isn't bad. The only thing better on him, I think, in this case, could have been the extra attack, or the double cast, as it's called sometimes as well. I didn't roll double cast on him, unfortunately, and I got a horrible trait, or a horrible guilt roll. Only a 40% go on him, so you guys can easily see that, that didn't go too well for him, unfortunately for me. I was just trying to go for that trait. I was trying to go for the double cast, and got a little too hasty, and unfortunately got that, so... But again, his goal in this one is not to deal damage. It is to merely help me survive the hits, because he does give that speed and magic-based defense strength up by 1 tier for 4 turns. So he isn't too bad. Actually, I should put Chips and Dales on him too, now that I think about it. I'm going to use him a lot probably for free-to-play setups. Oh well. Yeah, we'll do it real quick a second. And I'm utilizing the Soren Roxas. Everybody got this medal for free. I gave him attack boost 2 plus attack price plus. His trait on there is strength plus 1000, so that was a good trait roll on him. And he is full Chip and Dale, and he's gilded at 90%. So before we get into this one, actually, I am going to go over there, and I am going to fix that Vexen real quick. He's going to be towards the bottom. Where are you at? There you are. So, like I said, I mean, I guess I still have quite a few Chip and Dales, but I utilize a lot. And I also made a Mog setup for the Samurais for this thing as well. which is good. You know, like I said, those medals I'm using there, which are free to play, are going to be utilized a lot for other videos too, for free to play guides. So it's not like I'm mad about that or anything. It's just kind of added resources. I am at a 5-star Dales now, so I need to think about that too. So he won't have a full complement of Dales. He's only going to have there, so he's down by 25, which is fine. I'll get more on him later on to fix that, but there he is right there. About to quest. Okay, so here we go. And events, and Vexen, and Snowman. So again, guys, I have no idea if this is going to work properly. 150 and 150. What do you have? Yours is attack boost 2 max plus plus. Trait is strength. Okay, so yeah, we're going to take his in there. So again, the friend medal is something you guys are going to have to decide what you're going to utilize. I'm going to utilize Gray's King, Donald, and Goofy medal there, because that seems to be the best one I have option for speed-wise. Ooh, actually, here's a even better one. AB3 plus ABP plus. There's one. Yeah, so we're going in there with this one instead. This one has... Ooh, double cast and raid plus 40. So this is actually a really good setup here for this one. So we're going to go in there with Rip's Dark Riku right there. Again, you guys, I have no control over you guys' shared medals, unfortunately. So I'm going to pick the best one I can pick for this setup, as I'm sure you guys will too. So hopefully you guys have access to a few good shared speed medals to help you guys out in this one. So let's go into this real quick. We are going to run over here and take this chest. And here's Snowman. Okay, so here he goes. He has 35, well, really 39 health bars with the extra 4 there. But Sebastian's going to go off. He's only going to do 1 damage. So again, like I said, ooh, okay, 114, I'm sorry. Either way, having him gilded isn't the point there. Having him there merely for the buff is what you guys are wanting to use for. So Bell will take off the buffs on him. Zeldenby did proc, so 80,000. That's not bad for him. He's only gilded at 84%. Not too bad. Vex is going to go off here. Okay, so again, his job is not to deal damage. It is merely to... Well, he did not proc, unfortunately. It is merely to survive the turn. Or survive turns, I should say. That's a amazing Dark Riku medal right there. Alright. And poof, okay, there you go. So I have my DB2 while my Vexen went off, and his defense up from earlier went off too as well, so all the better. So I am going to utilize my Sebastian again, and his defense went up for the attribute. So I am going to use Bell again. It's going to take off the defense boost I put down to him for the Dark Riku, but that's okay. Ooh, no proc there, unfortunately. It's not bad. So now I have a ×2 magic defense. That doesn't proc either. I wish I wanted proc. It'd be nice to have proc already. And Riku again. Alright, so he does proc. That's great. So I'm going to get some AP back, which I desperately need. Ooh, full thing again. Awesome. Because he has a 4 cost, so he went off again. Even better. Alright, so let's see what we do this time. 2,000, okay. And he has no buffs on him this time, so I am going to not utilize Bell. I'm going to leave that ×2 defense down on him. I will merely tap with Bell. There we go. And Zalden, he does go off, that's great. 100k damage there. Vexen can go off again too, just to give me that defense in case... I don't think he'll survive, but just in case. Oh, this one finally goes off. There we go. Yeah, and Riku's going to finish him off. So I also made a setup here too as well, so I would not utilize my Nova, because my Nova is very high. It's at 819 right now, and many players don't have access to that as free to play. So I'm trying to make my setups as not using Nova as best as possible. So that's my setup against the Giant Snowman, guys. Again, all those medals, except for Sebastian's, technically, are event medals. And, well, except for Sebastian technically, and for Bell. But again, they are all interchangeable. Any form of Dispel metal you have will help you guys out, be it Alice, Bell, or any form Sora. As Dispels will be good, I guess, and if you guys were lucky enough to get the Illustrated Bell and Beast by paying for the VIP quest, then you're going to get that time tree buffer and the Dispel in one metal, so you guys can change your setup around, and in that spot where I have Bell, you guys can put in another attacker or another defense metal you guys may help out with you guys, whatever you guys want to do. So there is that one. So that's it. Hopefully that helped you guys out with that one, that situation. The Armed Warrior. Here's the other one that's been causing people some problems. So I'm actually going to leave the 250 alone, and I'm going to go into this one right here, the 350. So it's a bigger one, and you need to beat it within one turn. So this is the stuff I'm going to go in there with that one, because I figure if you guys can beat the 350, you guys can beat the 250. So that's my thought process in this one. I'm not going to do the one against the Wayward Wardrobe. That seemed to be an easy one to get through for the most part. But the setup I have right there that I utilize for the Giant Snowman, well, you know what, screw it. We'll do it. We'll do it right now. Setup for Giant Snowman should be the same, and it should work out. Actually, you can actually change things out. You don't need Bell in this one, because you guys are using all magic metals primarily. This one is timed. That's right. So this one's timed. So you guys are probably going to want to go through and change out Bell and put in a... Ooh, nuts. And put in a different... Oh, wow. Screw it. Hold on, hit me. Why not? You guys are going to go through and take out a different metal from Bell in this one. So that way it can help you guys out there and give you guys more attack, because you got... Don't do what I'm doing right now either. There we go. Follow the trail there, and it'll help you guys avoid the enemies. So that's a trick for that one too as well. So just follow the trail. Follow the trail, and you shouldn't hit enemies too much. I'm not going to worry about the timer for this one. You guys can go through and timer it yourselves. I'm sure you guys are aware of that. My main goal right now is I just want to show you guys that it can be beaten with this setup. So you guys can go through and then follow the trail here. Is that another one that I just ran into? Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Let's do this right. If we're going to do this, let's do this right. Let's X out of that. And we'll go through and do it properly. The material is there. If you guys follow the material trail, it'll help you guys avoid the enemies. So that's how you can do the speed run of this one. So. And again, for this setup here, you guys are definitely going to want to change out Bell. Bell can be a... replaced with any other attacking metal to help you guys out. Beating out the wardrobe due to the time limit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. There we go. Okay, here we go. So again, Belle's not needed. I'm going to use her in it because I have her, but she is not needed for this one. Zaldin can go there and knock out the wardrobe there. Zaldin can go off here for the heck of it. This one can go off. And Riku's going to finish this off. So I beat it in 1 minute and 16 seconds, which is 14 seconds better than what it required, because it asks you to get, what is it, within 190 seconds, I think? Yeah, within 90 seconds is the best one. So that puts you guys easily within the range of the 90-second one right there. And again, it would have been faster if you guys had replaced Bell, or if you would replace Bell with anything else. And actually, at that point in time, you can even switch out Vexen. Vexen wouldn't be needed at that point in time either. So those two metals you guys could switch out for attack metals, and probably complete it a little quicker than I did. So... There is that one. Okay, so this one here is a little different. This is the setup for this one. Again, this is all free-to-play medals, except for Sebastian, technically, but Sebastian, again, was easily attainable, and you don't need him gilded. His purpose is not to be gilded. It's to be just for his general buffer. So I am running here with Moana. She is gilded at 94%. She has AB2 plus APP on her. No traits on her, unfortunately, but not too bad for what she is. She's going to pump up my magic mode there, but this is I'm going to end with Zenith's B. Again, Zenith's B really isn't in there for damage again. I put Zenith's B in there to lower the defense of all attributes by the 1 tier for 1 turn. I know that the Zenith's B event was very difficult for a great many players, and not everybody got him guilted. You don't need him guilted in this case. He's just there to for his effect, to lower the defense of all attributes. So, I also put an AB2 on him for that reason alone too. Maleficent B. Maleficent B was a farmable medal from an event not too long ago. You can easily farm her. She was easily attainable. All you do is put some time in there to run the quest over and over again until you got the boosted ones. So there's that. She is max guilted. I did put an AB2 on her because after the Coliseum, the new events, which is the AB3 max plus SP gauge 2, I'm definitely going to put that on her. That will be her medal, and probably on my Zigbar B as well. Those two medals are what I'm probably going to put the AB3 Max plus SP Gauge 2 on, more than likely. So I put her with an AB2 on her now as a placeholder. Her trait was a strength plus 1,000, so she's sitting at 10,212 attack, which is very, very good. And then the other farmer medal was Hercules Phil. He was also from a event not too long ago. I gave him an 83. He deserves it. He's a 3.36 multiplier. Very good. Fully guilted. Again, unfortunately, no traits because I guilted him before the trait system came out, so there's that. But there you go. So that's going to be the setup right here. As a magic medal, Ursula would be very good. Yeah, it's not bad. So we'll leave that one there for time being. JNS. What's on your JNS? 82 max plus plus plus, which is very good again too. What do you have on yours? Ooh, that's not too bad. So I might go in there with you instead. Just for AP replenishment. Because this is a very rather expensive setup. It'd be 3 plus plus plus, yep. And there's this one here. So the goal of this one is to beat it in 1 turn. What does she do again? She does this. Yeah, she just does the 4 hits are hard. Ooh. What's on yours? AB2 max plus plus plus. You know what? I think I'm actually going there with this JNS right here. Because it is a okay cost medal, and it does up my strength and low the opponent's defense, so that should help me out. So yeah, we'll go in there with this setup right here. So again, everything here is it was either easily attainable or was a event medal. So everybody should have access to this for the most part. If you're a brand new player, unfortunately, I'm not too sure what more I can do for brand new players who only just recently got into the game within the past month or so, because you guys did miss out on a bunch of event medals, unfortunately. All right, so the goal in this one is to defeat it within 1 turn. So let's see what we can do here. Hopefully she does proc, excellent. 18,000 damage is pretty good for that. Oh, I didn't realize the other dude had the attribute buffer. Interesting. Oh, unfortunately, my Maleficent did not proc. That's okay though, because she dealt enough damage to knock out most things. And hopefully this one will finish him off. It does proc. It did not. So it looks like I need my Ursula to proc, or not Ursula, my Maleficent B to proc. No, we're gonna cancel. We're gonna give up. We'll go in there again and see if we can't get Ursula, or Ursula. I can't say Ursula. My Maleficent B to proc. If she procs, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be okay. But seeing what that one did though. That JNS didn't do much damage there. 2.54. It is boosted. Let's go in there with a strictly damage one. So we're going to go in there with the Sephiroth. With actually Sephiroth. It does have AB3 max. And its multiplier is pretty decent too as well. It's a 3.4 multiplier. So we'll go in there with this setup real quick. So again, I'm pretty sure I'll be okay just provided that Maleficent B procs. Her AB3 needs to proc. Yeah, so this one does have the attribute defense. I did not realize it had the attribute defense on it. So that's gonna be a problem for some players. You may need to come in there with a dispel. Dispel just for that one reason alone. Alright, she has proc this time. That was much better damage-wise. Much better damage-wise. Oh crap, I'm not giving enough. Oh, I don't have enough for Sephiroth. Oh, I need everything to proc, it looks like. Okay, let's try this again. I guess you guys are seeing the RNG run in effect. So, definitely need to get the right RNG setup going. But you guys did see that was a huge difference in damage when Maleficent procced. And if you guys had double cast on like a Sebastian or Illusion Bell and Beast, you guys can be all just fine all together. Alright, hopefully she procs. She does not proc, unfortunately. Nuts. Let's see, are you gonna proc? You do proc, that's great. So I guess we will tap here and hope that Sephiroth goes off and does enough damage. Not quite. Interesting. Oh, but he has double cast. I did not realize double cast was in this one. So okay, there we go. And still not enough. Okay, so let's look at this up again real quick then. I still maintain if Moana and Maleficent proc, I should be okay. Should be being the relative term there. I can. Well, let's look at this quick. I can change out a few things. So this video went longer than I thought it was going to due to this issue, but that's okay. We run into small problems every now and then, and we do want to solve them together in this case. Could roll in there with Pete. But I think a lot of the problem is the fact that she does have that defense. So let's see, who do I have otherwise I can replace that Xemnas with? What do I have this set up right here? Because this one right here would solve all our problems. It would take away that, Dispel, and it would also give you your time stream buffer. But since it's a pay metal, I'm not sure. I didn't want to put that in there because of that. Maui, on the other hand, is a possibility. Majesty. Ooh. Yeah, but now everybody has that Cinderella. Otherwise, I'd probably use that Cinderella right there. Register one turn. Okay. You know what? I might just. Is any form? I think any form is a single target medal as well. Yeah, he has a single target. If he was a 2-target one, I would, or AoE one, I would take him pretty easily. You just lower the strength. So yeah, it looks like I'm gonna try going in there with Alice and see how that pans out. It's just a different dispel medal. Like I said earlier, pretty much any dispel medal will do. In this case, actually, you know what? Never mind. We'll go in there with Maui. Let's see what Maui does. Let's see what Maui does. He is very similar to Moana in the fact that he raises magic-based strength by 3 tiers for 3 attacks. So he will benefit Herc and Phil there, and he's also a event medal. So he's also a free-to-play medal as well. So let's see about that one now. The other setup probably would have worked if everything could have procced properly. Like if I had both Moana and Malice and B go off at the same time. Probably would have been okay. And Nova's a factor too. If you guys had Nova there, at decent Nova level, your Nova probably could have carried you through. But again, I'm trying to avoid using my Nova because it's higher than what most people have, and so it's not fair to use it in these setups for the most part. Alright, it procs this time, that's great. Alright, will you proc? She does proc, excellent. Herkenfell procs as well. Alright, both of those have at times, oh, both of them have the attributes. Okay, that's the problem. Yeah, that medal isn't doing much. Okay, so I do need to go in there with a Dispel medal. Interesting. And you need to go in there with an AoE Dispel medal to get rid of the buff. So I'm going to go in there with Belle instead of Maui. Which is curious. Very curious. I didn't think of that. Let's see here. Where is my Belle? Like I said, if you guys ran in there with your Illustrated Belle and Beast, then all this would have been solved. All this would have been solved pretty easily for the most part, actually. And if you guys were lucky enough to roll double cast on your Illustrated Belle and Beast, you guys have my envy for that one. Okay, here we go. What is this? Take 4? Take 5? Alright, so that one, and she does proc. Excellent. Belle will knock out the stats effects on those guys, so that's good. Please, she does proc too. Great. Man, so much more damage. Look at that. So much more damage right there alone with just removing those defense boost. So there you guys go. Having a Dispel unit in there is probably going to be a necessity. Just get rid of those ×3 attribute buffs that they have on the ×3 PSM buffs it has. And that will complete that for you guys. So again, this video went on a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. Apologize for that. I hope you guys didn't mind my rambling thought process and making a Keyblade setup there. Again, my main goal in this one was to make setups that did not utilize my Nova. Because, again, my Nova is higher than most people have, and so it's just not feasible to use that when making these guides. But other than that, I hope you guys out for this event. I hope you guys if you guys some ideas at least to beat the event and get past it, so you guys can get all the Vexens for them. But other than that, good luck, guys. I hope you guys are able to get past this with these medals. Helping you guys out. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a great night, and best of luck on the event.